How's everybody doing today? Back again with another video for you guys. And today I got something a little special. Now, before we get into this, let me just give you guys a little backstory. Now, in my last video, I teased that I had something special coming in. Well, it turns out that that fell through. So, I had to do the next best thing and pick up something else. Well, anyway, let me not keep you guys in suspense any longer. Now, I was trying to work on picking up a Z Max Pro, but it fell through. I had it ordered online. I had some cases coming in, and I guess somebody placed the order before me, and then it got out of stock, so they refunded me my money. So I still had a case. I was like, you know what? And then I ran down to the T-Mobile store, because, you know, I'm a T-Mobile customer. I had ran down to the T-Mobile store a few times prior, and they were sold out. And I ran down again, and they had just sold the last one. So, I'm like, I can't get my hands on this phone. So, I had to just bite the bullet and pick the next best thing. And because you guys know, I have a ton of stuff that I want to bring to you guys. So I figured, okay, couldn't do the Z Max Pro. May be able to do it at a later date sometime. But I decided we're going to go with the next thing that piqued my interest. So right here, what I have for you guys is my pseudo unboxing and first impressions of the Nextbit Robin and the TUDIA case, slim case for the Nextbit Robin. Now, I say pseudo unboxing because I've had this for a day or so I'm going to really be able to give you guys my genuine first impressions. I was just waiting for the case to come in because I don't really, any device that I plan on keeping or I'm thinking about keeping for long periods of time, I got to pick up a case with some type of screen protector. But the screen protector and the case were shipped out on different days, so I literally had to rock the phone around naked for a day, and I was actually quite nervous because I do a lot with my day. I go to the gym, I do a ton of different things, so having a naked phone with everything that's in my pockets, I was a little nervous. But the case came in today. The screen protector should be coming in later on, so this guy won't be naked for too much longer. But anyways, like I said, it's a pseudo unboxing because I've already unboxed it. I've been using it for almost a day or so I'll really be able to give you guys my first impressions. Anyways, that's enough jibber jabber. Let's get into these boxes. So without further ado, let's unbox this. So, and I must say, when it comes to packaging, I really like how Nextbit packaged their device. Now, my roommates came home and they was like, "Oh, you got something new? Let me see what it is." And I showed it to them. They was like, "That looks pretty cool." And they was like, "Who's it by?" I was like, "A company called Nextbit." They was like, "Who?" I was like, "A company called Nextbit. They had a Kickstarter like a year ago." They was like, "I've never heard of them." And so I was like, yeah, they had a Kickstarter when their device originally came out. It was like $400. And, you know, I finally got around to being able to purchase one, and here it is. So they was like, "Bro, I know you run a YouTube channel and I know you love this tech, but if you need to resell it, how are you going to resell it? Not too many people know about it. How are you going to resell it?" And I was like, well, you know what? If I need to resell it, then I resell it. If I end up keeping it, then I keep it. So, that's what that is. But they thought it was pretty cool. Now, they were a little bit in shock that I didn't go with a more name brand company. Like when I had some blue devices way back, they was like, "Oh, you did the blue thing again." And I was like, yes and no. They was like, because we've never really heard of them. I was like, well, they're a pretty interesting company, and this is their first phone. And, you know, I've been wanting to pick it up for a while. I've been following them through Kickstarter, and I found a great deal on it. So they were like, okay, bro, as long as you're happy with it. And I was like, yeah. But anyways, yeah, that was my whole experience with my roommates, and when they saw my new phone, I kind of went off on a tangent there. But let me get this case out of the package as well. Then we're going to talk about the device for a little bit, and I'll give you guys my first impressions after using it for a day. And then we'll wrap this video up, because I don't want to make this video too long. So, as I was talking about my experience taking it out of the box for the first time, and when my roommate saw it, I was giving y'all a little clip of the packaging there. And I must say, I really like the packaging on this device, because like I said, at first glance, it was really neat. And then when my roommate saw it, they was like, what is that? Is that a box of chocolates or something? And I was like, no, that's my next device, the next device that I'm reviewing for my channel. So, that's pretty much what you get in the packaging. So you get your SIM ejector tool. You got that brief description on how to take out the SIM and insert and charge it up and do updates. And then you get your USB Type-C cable, which is pretty neat. It's blue, and it does support fast charging if you have an adapter that supports it. Now, Nextbit, they kind of made me sad a little bit, because they didn't include the fast adapter in the box. I actually did some research, and I figured I had to purchase that separate. And you know, I was like, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna. It was like an extra $22, $25 after tax. I was like, nah, I'm good. I got tons of chargers. I'll figure it out. So didn't do that. But I was bummed that they didn't include the rapid charger in the box. But it is what it is. Moving on. Now let's walk around the device and talk about it for a little bit. Now, up front, dead center here, you have a 5.2-inch IPS display. It's a 1080p display, and you can see you have your dual front-firing speakers. And I can confirm, guys, that these are dual front-firing speakers, because they sound pretty good, at least with initial use. And then you have your 5-megapixel front-facing camera here, and your sensor. Along the side, you got your volume up and down rockers. Along the back here, you have your 13-megapixel camera with LED flash, and your cloud icon. Now, what this cloud icon is for is when your device is plugged in and charging, it backs up your stuff to the cloud. So you only have on your device exactly what you're using. Now, you can enable or disable that, because that's a unique feature that comes with the Nextbit Robin here. You have a 32 gig device with 3 gigs of RAM, but you also have 100 gigabytes of cloud storage. And the way it does that is it offloads the stuff you're not using to the cloud while you're charging your phone or connected to Wi-Fi. Now, I don't have a lot, so I already pinned the stuff I use on a regular basis. I pinned that already. So I'm not going to really be offloading too much stuff to the cloud, except for some videos and maybe some pictures. So that's that. And then along this side, you have your power button, which also doubles as a fingerprint scanner. And you have your SIM card tray. And that's pretty much it. There's no muss, no fuss on this phone here. Now, let me get into my first impressions of it, now that we've done the walk around. Now, I've already installed all my apps and set it up the way I would like, and changed my wallpaper to my logo and all that good stuff, because I've been using it for about a day. And I gotta tell you guys, in the day or so usage that I've been using it, it's actually a pretty good device. It's actually very fluid and very smooth, and I've had no issues with it. Now, I was a little bummed to see that they don't have an app tray, but it is what it is, because I genuinely keep my apps in folders anyway, so not having that or having that is not an issue. And then, worst case scenario, if I didn't like it, I can always go to the Play Store and download the Google Now launcher and then set it up like all of my other devices. But you know, being as I want to keep this as close to the original out-of-the-box experience, I figured I'm not going to do that. I'm going to give it a shot, and we'll see how it goes. But out of the box, first impressions after 24 hours, I would have to say that it's very fluid and quick. Now, I've been doing a ton of stuff. You can see I have a ton of apps open here. Been doing a ton of stuff in the last 24 hours. And I must say, it's been very fluid. There's been no hiccups so far. No issues of that nature at all yet. So, it's been a pretty good experience. Now, I'm reserving final judgment till I'm ready to shoot the full review. At that point, I would have done a bunch of photo samples, a bunch of videos, all that good stuff. Now, briefly, I just want to touch on the camera real quick. I really am feeling the camera interface because it's very clean and it's very straightforward. So you just snap like that. You get to your modes here. So you have a manual mode, you got video mode, all that good stuff. And then right here, you can access all your other settings. So you can get your grid lines. You got your HDR on, off. You know, you got your flash. You got a timer. You can go into the settings. And right here, let me just verify for you guys that it is, in fact, a 13 megapixel camera. Now, again, I am very bummed out because to get that 16:9 format that you guys know I like to shoot at, I'm going to have to bump it down to 8.3 megapixels, but that's no big deal. It was similar experience on my Nexus 5X when I had it, so no issues there. And just to show you, same thing can be said of the front-facing camera, which is 5 megapixels. There it is. And then right here, I'm also very stoked to see that we can record in 4K, even though I'll probably just be doing the bulk of the recording in 1080p, because 4K files are monstrous, okay? Monstrous. And I'm be real interested to see, and I will update you guys in the full review, if this guy can actually record more than 10 minutes of straight 4K footage, because what I've seen is that with the devices that can shoot 4K, they limit the 4K footage recording to 10 minutes. So if I was to actually shoot things in 4K, I would actually have to shoot it in lots of parts and probably edit it back together into one big video. And y'all already know, over here on my channel, I'm all about raw footage, no editing in any form. So that'll make me pretty bummed to have to edit it all back together if I shot things in 4K. So I'll probably be sticking with the 1080p, but we will have the 4K samples, we will have the front-facing camera tests, all that good stuff. I'm also kind of bummed to see that in my initial messing around with the camera that I don't see any slow motion video recording. How you doing, guys? I was actually pretty bummed out about that as well. But if you guys have the device and y'all know if it supports slow motion or not, please let me know down in the comments. But anyways, yeah, that pretty much wraps it up, guys. This has been my pseudo unboxing and first impressions of the Nextbit Robin after 24 hours of use. Now, the full review on this guy shouldn't take me too long, maybe a week or two. At most, probably 2 weeks. It depends, because I pretty much got my review style down, so it just depends on how fast I can go through everything and get comfortable with the device to actually know and formulate a real good opinion for you guys. Because keep in mind, guys, these videos that I produce are based on my opinion, and everybody's opinion is important, and everybody's opinion is different. But that being said, that pretty much wraps up this unboxing and first impressions. And if you guys enjoyed the video, please help your boy out and give it a thumbs up. That really does help me out. If you want to see more raw, uncut content like this, please be sure to hit the subscribe button down below so you get notified as soon as I post new videos to YouTube. And please be sure to hit the bell icon, and that way you know exactly that you'll be getting notified as soon as I post the video. And last but not least, let's slap this case on. I'm not really sure how to do it. Don't really want to break the device. Do this real quick. Alright. I'm not really sure what I'm doing here, guys. Okay, so it just drops in like that. Alright. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. And wraps around like so. And there we go. Alright, let me fix this. Alright, so slap the case on real quick to end the video. And I must say, case feels pretty good. Pretty good indeed. Now, I got this case because, as I've said, I don't like rocking any devices that I intend to keep for long periods of time naked. So I got the case, and I got the tempered glass screen protectors coming in. But really, guys, I have to tell you that it's pretty slick there. But that's another reason why I got the case. Without the case, it's actually very smooth, and it actually slides around my hands a lot. Anyways, let's not get off topic. So that has been my unboxing and first impressions of the Nextbit Robin. You guys stay tuned for my full review, and I will catch everyone in my next video. And as always, guys, if you know anyone out there looking for some high-performance devices and products at some really great prices, please share with them my channel, because I'm doing this for everyone, because we all deserve the best. Don't forget, all links to where to purchase this guy at some really great prices will be down below in the description, and I will catch everyone in my next one. Peace. Have a great day, y'all.